Hi, my name is Sensei Steve Leggett, and I would like to discuss basically what Sensei Bruce Clayton has written. It's a controversial book and is titled Shotokan Secrets. In this book we discover the amazing facts on the kata Basai Dai, and I'd like to read out his version basically of what he has said and suggested. By the way, the widespread legend that Basai means to penetrate a fortress is not true. Even if it does come directly from Funakoshi, the kanji characters for Basai don't mention a fortress, they don't mention penetrating or breaking into anything either. In fact, breaking into a fortress appears to be a karate urban legend. Batsu means extract or escape. Sai means block, as in blocking a passage or a corridor. Basai means to extract and to block. It has nothing to do with storming a fortress. It's even got the kanji characters here explaining. The context in which he has written this is beautiful. It even suggests basically going back and looking at one or two past events of Okinawan history, and it says that even in the days basically when Grandmaster Khan, a lot of study and research has been put into this book about Grandmaster Khan, and it suggests that he had problems in gambling house, that him and his pet rooster was obviously winning in the cockfights, and because winning and because people were getting envious basically of Grandmaster Khan winning in the gambling casino, that he had problems in actually getting out to the nearest exit. And he explains in this book the amazing skill being used to actually get to the nearest exit. Here we can see the theory and where Clayton is actually suggesting Basai Dai to get to the exit quickly and efficiently. And it even suggests basically going into the Okinawan trade dispute. You've got to try and remember and reflect back that Okinawa had a lot to offer and a lot of value basically in trading, and all the time there was a lot of fights and conflict basically, where it suggests that Master Matsumura 9 times out of 10 had to sort out the conflict. In the days basically where it was coming to an end and America issued basically that we must break this treaty basically at the end of the day, no more, we actually want this to come to an end. Commodore Matthew Perry's history was one of a ruthless man and a master tactician, and in doing so we actually see the events build up basically to the theory of Basai Dai, especially when 200 soldiers have infiltrated the building with Commodore Matthew Perry in order to break the Treaty of Okinawa. And here we suggest what Bruce Clayton has actually written is quite advanced. Basically, I've got an enormous amount of respect for this author. He suggests basically that when chaos came, it came hell or high water basically to actually break this treaty. And going back and reflecting on Commodore Matthew Perry and his history was again one of a very ruthless man, and we sort of look at this and we see the King of Okinawa more or less being forced by hand. Now you've got to look back and you've got to study very carefully in this book what Bruce Clayton has suggested, basically the event building up to this, that all hell broke loose. And you've got to realise basically he suggests that once one has been fired from the muskets, the soldiers, 25 to 30 seconds to reload. Now in doing so, through the first fire of soldiers firing their muskets, so the bodyguards were hit in the leg, not shot down dead, but injured. So we're really reflecting basically that firemen's lift and working as teamwork basically to cover the king and get him quickly out. 25 seconds, 30 seconds. So we're talking about teamwork from the bodyguards, and it suggests basically the sickening sounds basically of soldiers, you know, their ribs going into the internal organs, blood everywhere, the broken bones, to clear a path. So that suggests and justifies basically the theory on Basai in clearing a path, in getting to the nearest exit quickly and efficiently. I'd like to thank you for listening to this, and I hope it sort of opens your mind. Basically, it certainly opened my mind. Out of all the books that I've read on martial arts, and especially Shotokan karate, this was one of the best books on the market that you can read. Thank you for listening.